Salute to the chat. Salute to the chat. How y'all doing tonight? I figured we could chop it up, do something different tonight, because shout out to Moolah, Grizzly Moolah put, he put my mind in a different direction. Um, as he was talking about, Donald Trump and whatnot. So, we get on this YouTube and we talk about all different type of things. So I got a guy, he's not coming up tonight, but he's gonna come up next week, who is I say when I first when we grew up uh calling him crazy. You know what I'm saying? You ever have that friend that everybody's like, oh, this dude's crazy, man. This dude's crazy. Like he's talking off the wall, he's crazy, he's crazy. But then as you get older, you realize like, yo, he was onto some shit. He was onto some shit. Well, this is that guy. This is that guy. Handling Jones was good. Andrew Brooks was good. Loki was good. Lazo, I don't know if you in here 550. I was in here earlier. Salute. But this was that guy. He was a conspiracy theorist guy to the fifth dimension. Right. Right. That ate asbestos chips growing up. Exactly. Like what I'm saying? He would talk, and everybody would be like, nah, man, this dude know what the fuck he talking about. And then, as we got older, the conspiracies got in depth, you know what I'm saying? They got deeper, you know what I mean? And we was like, nah, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Like, and now, like, he makes sense. He makes sense. He makes perfect sense. And it's just random shit that makes sense to me. Like, obviously, everybody knows 9/11, right? Everybody knows 9/11 was an inside job. That's a conspiracy theory that I can bet you out of 10 people, 9 will say, yes, we believe it was an inside job, right? Cool. But I'll backtrack. I was working at a mattress store, right? I was working at a mattress store, and I was always wondering, like, yo, our competing mattress place that we work for, which mattress firm was the competition. Mattress firm was the competition, and we was always like, yo, they got mattress firms everywhere, yo, like, yo, they're everywhere. What the fuck is going on? Like, you'll see a mattress firm across the street from one another. You know what I'm saying? You'll see a mattress firm. You'll see 6 mattress firms in a block radius, especially in Florida. So I'm just sitting here, I'm like thinking about it, and lo and behold, there's a conspiracy theory about the mattress firm. So there's so a conspiracy, and this has been going on for a while, that they've been investigating and everything. Like, the conspiracy theory is that they are money laundering, money laundering. You know what I'm saying? Like, it seems crazy. Like, money laundering. I don't think they could money launder without the feds figuring out. But if they're money laundering for a higher than the feds, higher than some drug dealers, higher than, you know what I'm saying? Like, higher than, you know what I mean? The top people. So I got to start thinking, I'm like, damn, yo, mattress firm. Then I started checking the, like, where all these mattress firms is at, you know what I mean? And they're right next door to one another, like, in some cases. Goof Troop, I definitely will, bro. Definitely will, because that's another thing I'm gonna touch on, the merchandise. So I got Unigang shirts coming. So I did one shirt, right? I got one shirt. I'm gonna show it to everybody. It's gonna be, I got it in several different colors, but I'm gonna show you the shirt probably a couple days. I'm gonna wear it. Um, because y'all all know I preach unity on my channel. I don't I y'all all know I don't do the whole divisive bullshit. Like, you know, I'm for everybody uniting. You know what I'm saying? Because there's people bigger than us out here that's controlling all this shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's how why I formed the Uni Gang, and now people, we got hundreds and hundreds of us. us in this goddamn uni gang, and it started with like 3 or 4 of us. You know what I'm saying? Loki was one of them. You know what I mean? It started with 3 or 4. Now it's hundreds. You know what I'm saying? Hundreds. So we definitely about to get the, you know, say I'm gonna send out some shirts to people just on the house. But I'm gonna buy a good like 50, 60 of them, and then, you know what I mean, get them popping that way. But I'm getting hats also. Got the hats. I got a hat already made, so I'm gonna just wear the two, um, and then hopefully my man Goof Troop can put me on. Carlos, what you? Oh, what, bro? Watch the Bullis Gotti interview with Mafo. Yo, and see, that's another thing too. People just doing random interviews with random people. Like I always thought an interview was like somebody of not of stature, but somebody that had shit to say. You know what I mean? Like it's like going to do an interview with your next door neighbor and he ain't got shit to say. You know what I'm saying? He's just he don't have no music. He don't have nothing. He's just a guy. Yeah, I got an interview with my next door neighbor coming up. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Nah, no hoodies yet, bro. The hoodies is expensive as hell, man. Like, I see some people selling merch hoodies, and I be looking like, damn, like you want $75 for this shit? Like, no. So I don't wanna, I don't wanna sell, you know, hoodies because they're expensive. I like to keep my shit around like 20, $25, somewhere around there, maybe even 15, 20, depending on the shirt. You know what I'm saying? If I can get the order down. So like 15, you know what I'm saying, $20 be cool. But the uni gang is basically this. It has, you ever play sports and then when you know you get you before you about to go out, you know what I'm saying, on a court, you put your hands in like you like, all right, like bulls on three, ready, 1, 2, 3, bulls. Like, so that's what it is basically. The shirt is has everybody's skin tone, you know what I'm saying? White, brown, black, you know what I'm saying, yellow, has everybody's skin tone, and then they got, you know, your hands in the middle, and then it says uni gang on three. You know what I'm saying? So it's just basically, yeah, it's just basically, you know what I'm saying, unity. That's all it is, because there's a lot of shit going on, and I don't I don't like, I honestly, I see a lot of it, but I don't like it. So The Rock, or the Rock got wrecked on Instagram by blue collar Americans. I laugh like, oh, blue collar Americans. Okay, hold on. The what? The soda? Oh no, you're throwing it away. Oh, okay. Teaching my children how to clean up after themselves and me. But um, what's some of what basically I want to know what some of the conspiracy theories y'all heard. You know what I'm saying? Because I heard a lot of them, and sometimes when I be saying them, I motherfuckers be thinking I'm crazy. But I got a guy. Matter of fact, I cut myself off. I got a guy who's coming up next week. Who you know what I'm saying? He wrote a book. Well, no, I don't think he wrote. I think he was gonna write a book, but I don't think he did it. You know what I'm saying? But this dude is full of knowledge, man, about everything, about the deep state, about fucking you know, about everything, conspiracy, about everything you wanna talk about it, he will talk about it, and he got information on it. So yes, Mises. I talked to him. Um it's definitely going down. The Mises week is going down. That's one dude right there that brings together people. And I think more people need to hear his music. Um More people need to shut up and read. Do you know when and why? No, I don't. Actually, that's why I'm doing this. So people can start talking about it. You know what I mean? Because it's interesting. Because people call, just because you don't understand where a person coming from, they'll call you weird or crazy or something because you don't know where their brain is at. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I never call somebody like crazy or it's dismissive. Like Like Dave Chappelle said. Dave Chappelle said, uh, don't call me crazy. That's dismissive. You know what I'm saying? That's basically saying, fuck him. You know what I mean? Like that shit, it's a slap in the face. It's a slap in the face. Man, look, I don't know how the Rock could. I don't know how the Rock could actually rock with Biden, but that's a whole different ball game. Joe Biden is creepy Joe for a reason. Creepy Joe for a fucking reason, yo, because that man skeeves me out. Skeeves me the hell out. But John, there you go. See, the term conspiracy theorist was created by the CIA to cover up the government's assassination of JFK because there you go, conspiracy theory. So they was trying to be dismissive, basically. They were trying to be dismissive to shut everybody up. So people are like, wait a minute, I think there was more people. I don't even think Haggard did it. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think he did it. You know what I mean? I said Haggard, Lee Harvey Oswald. I don't even think he did it. I think somebody else did it. I think there was, two people in the gun in the grassy knoll. I think da. And then they say, "Oh, that's a conspiracy theory," to dismiss you, to have you shut the hell up, because they knew what they did. They knew what they did. I'll be there, Carlos. I'll be there. I'm only doing this for like a half hour. Then I'm about to get up out of here. But I knew. I don't. Hell no, he didn't, man. Listen, I watched the documentary on this thing, man. Yo, Lee Harvey Oswald had no clue what was fucking going on. He was a what do you call you? Not a plant, but what the hell you want to call it? Oh my god, I'm losing it. But he was that guy, a fall guy, basically. He was the fall guy. You know what I'm saying? They had to get JFK the fuck up out of there. They had to get him up out of there because he was doing too much good. People was with him, white, black. It didn't matter who it was. They was with him. Yo, my grandma had a picture of JFK on the wall. This was in the '90s. She had a picture of JFK up on the wall. A scapegoat. Facts. You could see it in his face. He was like, "Yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, I killed who? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could tell, man. You could just tell he didn't have a fucking clue that, you know what I'm saying? So the government is some foul motherfuckers, man. They are foul. And now they just now coming out and saying, yeah, there's aliens. All right, you guys, okay. Yeah, there's aliens. All right, now can you shut up? After all these decades and decades and decades of saying, no, there's no aliens. No, there's no UFOs. No, 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 no. Now they're coming out and saying, all right, you're right. We 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 made you think that you were crazy for fucking decades. Now, cool. You know what I'm saying? You're right. Pizzagate a real, otherwise the media would be talking about these children going missing. And that's another thing, man. They don't want to talk about these children going missing, man. These children like that, this is a huge, huge thing. These children going missing, man. Like, yo, I told my girl, like so we got a trampoline, and my kids like to go out there on a trampoline or whatever. And I'm like, listen, I don't want them going too far away. I can't have them go out of my eyesight or whatever. And people call me overprotective and a lot of shit. But all it takes is a split second and you'll never see them again because it's weirdos out here that do weirdo activity. They do weirdo activity and then they sell your children and shit. Now all of a sudden, like there's no like I can't stomach it. I can't stomach. I will go crazy. I would most likely be in a loony bin, you know what I'm saying, for killing just a murdering spree, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'd rather be overprotective than, you know what I'm saying? 2,000 kids a day. 2,000 kids a day. 2,000 kids a day go missing. Sex traffic. 2,000 kids a day going. That's a lot of, like, this is crazy. Nobody talks about it. Nobody talks about it. Nobody talks about it. That's why I try to make my platform like, oh yeah, I do reactions and whatnot, of course, yeah, and I do funny shit and we bang on people and we do this and we do that and we do this, but I always try to come back to the roots because I made my channel because Hassan Campbell wouldn't answer my questions and he wouldn't he didn't. I asked him if he want to do a fundraiser together. That's what I asked him. I said, "Yo, do you want to do a fundraiser together so we can get these kids, you know what I'm saying, some book bags or whatever at the time it was book bags." And what he said to me, it made me hot. It made me heated. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Nah, fuck that. I don't give a fuck about them kids. I only care about myself." I said, "Oh shit. Okay. All right." My homegirl gave her 5-year-old son her purse as she kneeled down, her back towards him. That laces right 8 seconds later, total. When she got up, he was gone. Hasn't been. Wow. That is crazy. That's crazy, Lazo. That is crazy, yo. Like, damn, it's sad, yo. Oh, a split second, yo. Split second. Gone. Wow. 2016 hasn't been found. Damn, yo. That's sad, man. You said, yeah, man. Like, listen, people don't understand why people listen. I tell everybody, okay, I'm not a hater. I'm not mad at anybody because of their subscribers or their views or their money. If I don't like you, it's for a legit, die-hard reason. There's not many people on YouTube that I dislike. Like, okay, we men, we can have a disagreement, keep it pimping. That's it. We can have a disagreement, keep it pimping. Go ahead. Going about your way, I going about my way. But I got a genuine dislike for this guy because of that reason. He said that. He says, I don't give a fuck about nobody, kids. I only care about mine. Then he goes, I'm not a politician, yada, yada, yada. But you claim to be the face of molestation and you claim to be this and you claim to be that. But yet you've done nothing. You've done absolutely nothing. And now, actually, it's not even now. I already knew. I knew about this 2 years last year, about 18 months ago, that you use molestation to just build your channel up. That's all you did. You used it to build your channel up. You brainwashed your subscribers. You know what I mean? And then now they don't even care about your initial plight. All they care about is what bullshit you got to say today. What bullshit you got to say today. That's it. So when I asked him that and he replied that to me, I was trying to build something without even having a channel. I said, fuck it, I'll make my own channel. And that's when I went at him. That's when I went at him. So you'll see my first initial video was to Dan Calloway and Hassan Campbell because I called them both frauds. All right. Now I took it back from Dan Calloway because I did my own research. But Hassan, he always gonna be a fraud in my eyes. I don't care if he came out and donated a year's salary of YouTube to victims. He will always be a fraud in my eyes. Simple. Simple as that. And Lazo, did you see Young Pharaoh had a thing a call-in session because he apparently he been feeling the heat from a lot of people. A lot of people been calling him like a scammer and shit like that. So um he wanted he wanted his people to call in, people that trolled him to call in and give him their information so he can tell his lawyer, the lawyer on him. You know what I'm saying? So he did that last night, I believe it was. And not many people called in, you know what I'm saying? Because not many people gonna have the balls to call in and be like, yeah, I troll you, so what? But he did it. Spivey, definitely a loyal supporter, man. Spivey, listen, today, Gotti, and I stuck up for you like always. You know what I'm saying? Gotti had the audacity to lie and say that. you and me together, me and you together, got together and decided on a bunch of lies to tell YouTube and spread on YouTube. I said, no, not really. Nope. I said Spivey's not even on YouTube. All she does is support. And for two, those aren't lies we made up. Your own people told people that. So I don't want to hear none of that. And he got all quiet. Yeah. Oh yeah, you was on hold. Yeah, man. I something fishy about that, man. Yep. That's a lie. Everybody knows that's a lie, man. That's a lie. But one thing I wanted to touch base on the wrenches thing, man. The wrenches thing. Like people going crazy over the wrenches, wrenches, wrenches. Like I see people in other comment sections paying money, actual money, greenbacks, blue faces to get a wrench in somebody's channel. You're a moderator, okay? So you're a moderator, you moderate the chat, you keep everything even keel, you keep negative stuff out of the way, or you let negative stuff go depending on what channel. If you want this, if the smokes want if the channel want the smoke, the person running the channel will say let all the comments in, but you just you feel out the flow of the channel, you feel me? Just because you're a moderator doesn't mean that you're running the show. Okay, doesn't mean that you the HNIC that you can. What's up, Bonnie? That you can just do whatever the hell you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm only saying this because I got timed out of somebody's chat room that I support, and only because I said something that the moderator didn't like. I said something the moderator didn't like, and he didn't like that, so he timed me out, not knowing that I'm a supporter of this guy. So I had to send the dude a cash app, like, "Yo, bro, tell your man to unblock me. He a sucker. Like, yo, what is wrong? Why is he doing this?" That's why I got two. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? True supporters or people that been with you since day one. You know what I mean? Since day one. That is what a moderator is. Like, but to be honest, and this is something I just found out. I just found this out. Your the people with wrenches get your notifications all the time. Loki, I bet you don't miss now one of my notifications because YouTube sends moderators the notifications first. Malto Madi, man. There's a lot of people trying to get up on it. There's a lot of people trying to come up off this YouTube shit, man. And I use it for obviously I want to get big and have millions of subscribers like No Life Shack and whatnot. But in the meantime, I'm just doing me, man. I'm building relationships with people. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so many talented people out here, man. You got Melee that can sing his ass off. You know what I'm saying? You got Lazo, the dude is a fucking brilliant with numbers. You got Goof Troop, who got goddamn studios, and his sons do intros, outros, and make shirts, and like yo, there's so many people on this device like that you can just build with and build relationships with. Not saying that you gotta go and have tea and crumpets and shit. I'm saying that you can build relationships with these people. You know what I'm saying? You never know what you're gonna need from somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I feel you, man. I definitely feel you. You never know who you're gonna need. You know what I'm saying? You never know who has what. You know what I mean? I just hit Melee like, yo, I need to sing an intro for me, like just a jingle or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the dude got a voice, like he's doing Sonetta's intro, outro, whatever. You know what I mean? Like it, this shit is built for networking, man. That's what's up. My man Loki been with me since my name was Pop PETV. Since before my name was Positive Energy, man. My name was PETV. Spivey's been with me since I was PETV, man. Well, I've been on YouTube almost 2 years in October. 2 years in October. Started off very slow. Like, getting 10 subscribers every month, clicking. And then somebody shared one of my videos, boom, started getting hundreds. And then somebody shared another one of my videos, boom, started getting thousands. And then, it just snowballed into what it is now. And now I'm getting about 50, 60 a day. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to take it to somewhere else. Eventually I want to do a real podcast, like Flip the Script, like Gilly the Kid, like, you know what I'm saying, a real podcast. Unfortunately, the brothers I want to do the podcast with, because I think Goof Troop, you'll be a dope podcast person, because you funny as hell. I was watching your videos, you know what I'm saying. So, we got to figure out how to do a podcast via Zoom or StreamYard. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you can't. Nah, definitely not. Nope. There's so many people that's weird though, man. Weird people on YouTube. They feel like, oh, you was here first, so you gotta support me and not him. And you know what I mean? It's just corny shit. You know what I mean? But like I said, the new stuff that coming up next week is Mises Week. Mises Week, a person that supports me. He's a musician. He's a rapper. He preaches unity. You know what I'm saying? He got bars. I'm gonna do a whole week of his videos. I'm gonna try to get him to come on the show. I'm working on that now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to do an interview with him so it can be my second interview. I'm leaning towards doing more interviews, so I'm trying to beat down the door and get Ryan to do an interview. I'm trying to get Adam Calhoun. I'm trying to get all these people that support us to do an interview. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know how successful I'm gonna be with Ryan and Adam. I think Mises is probably more up to it. But you never know. So I don't know until I try. I don't know until I try. Yes, sir. My channel grown from positivity. I do not buy subs. I will not buy subs. I don't have I don't lose subscribers either. I don't lose them either. So the people that sub to me stay with me. You know what I'm saying? So that's from love. That's from organic shit. You know what I'm saying? That's from being who I am. Even if you don't agree with what I'm saying, I am who I am. And people don't leave. People don't leave. You know what I'm saying? Goof Troop funny as hell, man. I'm telling he don't want to do the YouTube thing though. Just like you don't want to do the YouTube thing. Neither one. I think both of y'all will blow up in 6 to 8 months. Boom. But y'all don't want to do it. And I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all behind the scenes, y'all doing your thing. Y'all behind the scenes doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? Like people, you guys are personalities now. Like people know y'all. You know what I'm saying? And y'all don't even have channels just because y'all up on panels and talking to people and whatnot. Salute, Marco. Yeah, I'm working on it, Loki, man. I'm definitely working on it, man. If he comes through, he's a busy man. You know what I'm saying? But if he comes through, it's gonna be one. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be big. Definitely gonna be big. I'm gonna want to promote it for a while so people can all pull up. I'm gonna need everybody to share. So, because if Mises pulls up, it's gonna be lights out if he pulls up, man. It's gonna be definitely lights out. We need more people to know about him, man, because there's no way in hell. There's no way in hell he should have 77,000 subscribers. That man should be old. He should be a 500,000 easy. 500,000 easy. I know bums that can't even rap that got a 500,000. And he got bars for days. So I'm telling everybody, when I first found out about Upchurch, nobody in my town knew. I'm not gonna say nobody. I won't say nobody. But I made sure every person I spoke to knew about Ryan Upchurch. Every person I talk to knows about Ryan Upchurch now. Every single person. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I believe in. I believe in just spreading love. That's all. That's all. Even if you tell one person, that's one more person that is one more person that's rocking on your team than it was before. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Carlos, when you going live, bro? I don't like to go live when everybody else is going live, like Fifth if he going live or Moolah if he's going live. I try to like not go live. You know what I mean? Because we got a bunch of the same people. So it's kind of I try to just fall back and wait. Yeah, man. Yo, Lazo, I'm always down for that, man. Always. Listen, I'm never. And that's one thing I got. I'll let everybody know. Like, I am very accepting to ideas. Shit that I don't know, shit that I may think I know that you know better. Like, what I'm saying? Like, nobody knows it all. Nobody knows it all. I'm down for any information, any ideas, anything, you know what I'm saying? Because no matter how smart you are, two brains better than one. Three brains better than two. Like you're not gonna know it all. You're not gonna know it all. So absolutely, to have a person like you that got, what I'm saying, because I could tell your mind moves all the time. You know what I'm saying? You're always thinking of like ideas and better ways to, what I'm saying, ways to better everything. You know what I mean? So I already knew you was a numbers guy because I could just tell. You know what I'm saying? And numbers people, best people to have around you, yo. Best people. He says 9 or 10. I'm waiting on Gotti since he says he's the one who's got to expose Queen Brim and get Mouth Almighty to show her face. Uh, okay. Bet, Spivey, bet. What? So Mouth Almighty on Gotti's show right now. Gotti don't like me right now because I put him through the ringer today. Like if you're gonna be up on YouTube, just be real, man. That's all I ask. Just be real. Don't be capping everybody, man. Just be yourself, man. Be yourself. Be yourself. Don't be all the extra shit, all the extra extras. Nobody cares about all that, man. You gotta understand. Like I try to tell people, like, yo, people will gravitate towards you more just by being yourself, and they'll like it more instead of you being some phony, and then they realizing like, yo, this dude is not who he said, not who he thinks he is, or how he portrays himself. He's not who he is, and then they leave. You know what I'm saying? Like for a million years, I could be up on YouTube and I'm gonna be the same exact way. You could talk to people behind the scenes that know me. They'll be like, yeah, that's him. That's him. That's him all day. Facts. Different perspectives. Hell yeah. My freaking son just texted me. I see you live. Oh my god. Told him to get on. Carlos, you should do right. That's one thing, Carlos. Listen, bro. You got a team behind you. You know what I'm saying? You got a squad behind you that's gonna pull up no matter what. You gotta make something out of nothing. You don't gotta have a a, a, a show or something in mind to do. Pull up, just start kicking it, start talking. Shit gonna come out. Everything's gonna come out. You ain't gotta have Bullet Scotty or Mouth Almighty or nobody, man. Do your show how you do your show, and trust me, people gonna start navigating to you because I can already tell you got a solid heart. You know what I'm saying? You got a solid heart. People gonna gravitate towards you no matter what. Once they come to your channel, they're gonna stay. They're gonna stay because you're a solid dude. You don't mean no harm to nobody. You know what I'm saying? You're not out here talking shit about people, banging on people's kids and none of that. You're a solid dude. So people are gonna rock with that. You have no choice but to rock with that. You have none. That's like saying you don't like the real. 6 words: stay real, stay true, stay positive. Facts. That could be a shirt, Loki. That could definitely be a shirt. I'm gonna wear the shirt probably tomorrow. Yeah, let me see. Hold on, let's see. He said he'd have a design for me. Miss 504 crazy. Miss 504 be lighting off on people. Okay, yeah, I went 6 minutes past what I was really supposed to do. So, but yeah, just make sure everybody when y'all see my Mises post, just share them, share them, share them, because I want to get at least 100 people up in here when Mises come in, because he deserves actually more than that. Tapping in from Ireland, salute Warren, salute Warren. Yeah, I think Mises he deserve actually 200 to 300. You know what I'm saying? But I don't go live, so people don't know I go live, and when they see me live, they're like, "What the hell is going on?" You know what I'm saying? So I should have at least a couple hundred people in here. I should have, well, to be real, I mean, I should have at least 100 people in here at all times. But I don't go live, so that's why I'm gonna start trying to go live more, doing different shit, having people pop up here. You know what I mean? Get on camera, do whatever. You know what I mean? So people can start understanding that I'm going live because I never, and I mean never went live. This is the most I've ever went live ever. So people are not used to that shit. So yeah, definitely, Lazo. Like Lazo said, get the likes up on your way out. I appreciate y'all pulling up, man. And y'all probably see me around. If anybody go live, I'll be in the chat room. Probably pop out, you know, see what's going on. Yeah, thank you for that, Spivey. I appreciate that. Y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all around on YouTube. Thank y'all for pulling up.